And all of my Americans that you are plan to give up your citizenship in America. And Jamaica now is where you're planning on buying a piece of real estate. This is what I say. Welcome to Jamaica, and I hope that you enjoy the beautiful island of Jamaica and that you may be at peace with your decision. So why does it seem as if it's the born Jamaicans that are living overseas are becoming fear fanatics? And I choose to use the word fear fanatics because we become so fearful of the news and the narrative that are being spewed out of Jamaica that a lot of us have developed this euphoria, this thing where we now tell ourselves that we cannot go back to Jamaica. When we say that we are not going back, wow, why does that sound like Kamala Harris campaign? With the political tension, upheaval environment that is going on in America. Now a lot of people are looking where they can go to live, escape the new administration that will take over next year, searching to see where can they go get the best for their money, which is the safest and way. And Jamaica will be one of those islands that a lot of people will be going to escape the uncertainties that will be coming in the next administration in America. When we say that we're not going back to Jamaica because Jamaica is this and Jamaica is that, don't think that because you say that you are not going back, that means that other people are not gonna capitalize upon you not going back. I know some of you looking at this right now and you say, wow, that looks so uncivilized, man. It's eating out of a butter container. Yeah. Now what is that? Rice and peas cooking, coconut milk, garlic, thyme, and butter. So because of the little that remained in it that I couldn't get with the spoon and the fork and my finger, I just put the hot rice in there to melt it. Eat my little rice and peas. Beautiful. Stay right here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Manis Robinson TV. And I am back at it again. Thanks for tuning in one more time to the channel. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that post notification bell that you won't miss a video. Boy guys, the chicken liver and the rice and peas bad like a what? Let me have that itch. Man, where the drinks there? Where the drinks there? This video is pertaining to some comments that I got, and some of the comments like why are you living in the United States where you are safe and secure and building a house in the wild west, which is Jamaica, when it seems as if it's a lucrative business to rob or to unalive returning residents in Jamaica? A lot of really sensible comments. A lot of people watch the news, a lot of people watch social media, and you know, wherever that they get their news from, they will see what is going on in Jamaica. And the bad news tends to stir the mind of individual, or tends to be the main narrative of what's going on in Jamaica. It's hard to see good stuff coming out of Jamaica with the overwhelming flood of negativity that is in the news cycle every day. But this is what I will say to my fellow viewers. There are a lot of born citizens in America, African American, Caucasian, white Americans. A lot of them, when they retire, they are going overseas to live. They are investing their money in countries that are more tax friendly, that is more favorable to their retirement, where they can get more for their money and better return and so forth. So they will seek out the information before they retire. They will also check up on Social Security Administration to see which countries Social Security will send their money to, and they will ask their financial advisor, like, do you think it's good to go to Jamaica? Will I get more for my money? Is it this and that? And your financial consultant may go through the nuance, go through the regular stuff that they need to know, like if they're planning on retiring such and such country, or long will be able to live off certain money, what is the risk involved, so forth. They will tend to want to retire in a country where they will get better for their money, because the country that they're born in, the cost of living is so high, and the taxation in a lot of these countries are so high that they will not be able to live a meaningful life as if they would have gone to a quote-unquote third world country to live. My fellow viewers, when you ask, why am I going back to Jamaica? Why am I building a house in Jamaica? Why am I investing in Jamaica? Why am I even considering the thought of returning back to Jamaica to live? No, this is a question. Why does it seem as if it's the born Jamaicans that are living overseas are becoming fear fanatics? And I choose to use the word fear fanatics because we become so fearful of the news and the narrative that are being spewed out of Jamaica that a lot of us have developed this euphoria, this thing where we now tell ourselves that we cannot go back to Jamaica. When we say that we are not going back, wow, why does that sound like Kamala Harris campaign? Wow. We may be fearful of Jamaica, but there's a lot of individuals overseas already put everything in the balance, the crime and violence, hardship in Jamaica, and putting the way of life that they have lived in America compared to what they can live in Jamaica, and they use that to make their decisions. And a lot of them have already made their decision and say the best move that they think they can make to really get the best out of their retirement is by uprooting and going to one of these so-called third world countries to live. And Jamaica is one of our islands that is on the list. Now, a lot of us that are now overseas, we're working. Bless up to my Jamaicans overseas that doing 3 jobs, 4 jobs, working crazy hours, and you are building a house in Jamaica. Even though some of those guys down there, contractors, those foremen or laborers, they will rip you off, whether by money or steal your material or so forth. Even, telling that, they did this amount of work, and when you go there and look, the work is not finished, and the amount of work that they say that they did not do it. And it causes you now to be questioning your decision to say, what the hell have I done to build a house in Jamaica? This is what I'm telling you guys. I understand the fear. I understand the concern. And I understand that things like these will cause you to question yourself, question your judgment, questioning your decision. Why I say that? Because been there, done that, went through those stuff. Did I question myself if I was making the right decision? Yes. But did I stop? No. Because Jamaica right now is a lucrative investment market where a lot of people right now are capitalizing on the wonderful island of Jamaica. And you'll be surprised the amount of people that are now uprooting. And a lot more is going to uproot with the political tension, upheaval environment that is going on in America. A lot of people are looking where they can go to live to escape the new administration that will take over next year. Searching to see where can they go get the best for their money, which is the safest and rare. And Jamaica will be one of those islands that a lot of people will be going to escape uncertainties that will be coming in the next administration in America. And we that are born Jamaicans are now thinking that, we're not going back to Jamaica. But guys, listen to me, man. When we say that we're not going back to Jamaica because Jamaica is this and Jamaica is that, don't think that because you say that you are not going back, that means that other people are not gonna capitalize upon you not going back. I was down there the other day in the supermarket. I had to look around to see really if I was in Jamaica. In front of me and behind me were Caucasian shoppers. This lady in front of me turned because I guess she heard me talking to my wife, asked me, "Oh, are you from the United States?" And I said, "Yes." "So what are you doing here?" I said, "Well, I'm here. My wife sent me to check up on our property." And she said, "Me too. I'm here to check up on my property too." I'm like, and I'm looking around and saying, What? She said, "Yes. No, she's picking up her red stripe beer, her Heineken, and her, and her little juices and her snacks and her buns and this and that. And I said, this lady let it seem as if she has been in Jamaica for a long, long time. And we are there having a little chit chat with her. And she said, yes, we invested in property in Jamaica now. Me and my family, we are all living here. And I said, wow. We were there talking and ray. And, she said, okay, you enjoy your stay. So I said, bye-bye, enjoy yourself. And guys, I look behind me, 3 to 4 persons behind me. They were Caucasians. And this is what struck me like a meteorite hurling towards the planet. I said, hold on. Am I missing something? When majority of us Jamaican talking about, wow, I'm not going back to Jamaica because it's not safe. And those people down there, they're uncivilized. They are bloodletting. They just bloodthirsty, blood hungry, doing this, doing that. I'm not going back. It's not safe. And you, Mr. Robinson, you should do the same. Don't go back there. I fear for your wife. I fear for your kids. Now, some people may say, oh man, but they live in a gated community, so they are safe and, nothing bad is going to happen to them. They are far away from crime and violence and they are safe. The words gated community now is a go-to words to fool people or into letting people think that, oh, when you're living in a gated community in Jamaica, you're safe from crime and violence. In a sense, it is true, but it's far from the truth. Some people think that because they live in a gated community in Jamaica, nothing bad cannot happen to them. And guys, get what I'm saying. Don't misunderstand what I am saying. Gated community give a sense of safety, a sense of comfort, and a sense that you are separated from the turbulence and the upheaval and the animosity, the bloodletting, the crime and violence that is going on in Jamaica. And a person reserves the right to live wheresoever that they want to live, buy a house in whatever community that they want to buy. It is their God-given right. But some people out there will let it seem as if when you are living within a gated community, you are shielded from the regular day-to-day stuff that happens in Jamaica. Guys, let us correct the narrative because people will let it seem as if you're not living in a gated community in Jamaica, anywhere else in Jamaica that you're living is not safe. The word gated community now, it's a word which is being pitched now to create this status quo or the status class to say that, okay, I live in a gated community and where do you live? And if you say, well, I live in so forth and so forth, they tend to look down upon you or shun you or scourge you or belittle to you and say that you don't live nowhere. So a lot of these individuals living overseas now, they will be acquiring properties in gated communities in Jamaica and anywhere that they will go because they want to be safe and get something affordable, for their money where they can live the rest of their life and enjoy themselves. We who are born Jamaicans living overseas, a lot of us, we are not capitalizing upon this. We are so caught up in the euphoria of crime and violence that we burn our bridges behind and say that we won't go back to Jamaica. No, I'm not going to say that one caps fit all and I'm going to use a paintbrush and a broad brush this thing and say, oh, put everybody in the same box. There are a lot of Jamaicans cannot go back home depending on the community that they came from and different situations. They choose to not venture back down in Jamaica, or even if they go back to Jamaica, they don't go back to the community that they're from. They will rather go somewhere else to live. Some of you may understand what I'm saying, some of you may not understand what I'm saying, but some of the viewers that are in that situation, they can understand what I'm saying. If you're living overseas right now and you own property in Jamaica, I will encourage you not to sell that property, man. I'm not telling you to sell it, and I'm not telling you not to sell it, but I am encouraging you not to sell it. Hold on to your property because the next 5 years, wherever that you live across the world, it's going to be challenging time, guys. It's going to be a challenge. And I'm not preaching politics. So nobody get me wrong. But this is what I can tell you. The next 5 years, it's going to be some challenging time. A lot of you guys are contemplating, are you going to jump ship right now from out of the United States? You are now seeking out information to see how you can create a solid foundation back home in your country, just in case anything goes south in the United States. And you are now seeking out information, checking out your strategies, now implementing a A plan, B plan, C plan, Z plan. You're now creating plans for just in case anything should happen. And this is what I will say. Any of my fellow Jamaicans, wheresoever that you are, right now in the world, and you have properties in Jamaica, for the years that you have been living overseas, you have not taken serious consideration in developing that piece of land, that parcel of land. Now is the time to do so. Now is the time to come up with a plan to see how much you can utilize that piece of land that you have in Jamaica. Don't wait until anything happen. The time is now. And for my lovely viewers that are saying, boy, Mr. Robinson, boy, I want to go back to Jamaica to live. I understand your concern. It is not too late to start. It's not everybody will be able to buy a house in a gated community. And it's not everybody will be able to buy a house in one of the housing schemes. Some people also going to have to start from scratch and build a house, even though that is right now it seems as if it's the most dangerous route to take, because you get ripped off by basically everybody that you come in contact with in building a house in Jamaica. It's not fairy tale, it's the truth. And because of that, some people say they will rather buy a house in Jamaica than build one because of the dark stories that they have been hearing on social media that cause them not to take that route. If you are contemplating to leave America right now, or if you're contemplating to leave America next year when the new administration take over, I would implore you, one of the new emerging retirement or developing island right now that you can check out is Jamaica. Check out Jamaica. Jamaica would suit you fine. Every business comes with risk. Majority of what we do in life comes with risk, and sometimes when we put it in the balance, sometimes you have to see if the benefit outweigh the risk, and then some of us, we make the decision. But you also have a lot of people out there that believe that when they are doing anything, there should be no risk attached and there should be no troubled waters. Guys, life doesn't work like that. If you are living this life and you believe that every decision you're going to make in your life does not come with risk, wake up and smell the coffee, man. We can mitigate the damage or mitigate the level of risk that comes with the ventures that we take on in life. But to say that no risk will not come with the choices that we make, I think that we are living in a fairy tale world. Doesn't work like that, guys. And with that said, I will say this to you. Have your plans, have your dreams, have your goals. But know this. There will always be troubled waters. And there will always be risk involved in anything that you do in life. Anything. If you are not a risk taker, or if you are more about fear than taking risk, I would tell you don't go to Jamaica, because you will be in Jamaica and you will be living a life with fear hanging over your head. Say, oh, you'll be like this. You know? Paranoia every second. Oh, yeah. What again? What's that? Who is that? What? It's another black guy. Oh, that black guy is going to rob me. Oh, that Jamaican look like he's going to take my purse. That Jamaican look like you're going to take my purse. Oh, I can't go to that supermarket. Those Jamaicans look like crooks. Oh no, what? I can't go there. Kind of get what I'm saying? Don't let the paranoia get the best of you guys, because it's not getting the best of those individuals that are now moving to Jamaica. And there's going to be a greater influx come next year, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. There's going to be a massive influx of new investors and new Jamaican citizens. Massive influx. It probably started already, but as the months progresses, we're gonna see an uptick of more individuals moving to Jamaica, especially Americans. So guys, if you are from Jamaica living overseas right now and you have property in Jamaica, I would implore you, capitalize upon your parcel of land that you have. If granny dead left a little shack, give you tear down the shack, or keep the shack and use it as a storage and build up a nice little dwelling. Seriously. Capitalize. Make the best of what you have been. Make the best of your inheritance. And for those of you that haven't inherited anything from your forefathers, and you know of lands that are being sold, I will implore you, go get peace. Buy peace. I'm not saying you should go and capture peace. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying get peace, put it in your portfolio, because the competition already started, guys. The competition already started. And we see where the government of Jamaica now is opening up lands, running roads. The Chinese are now the government of Jamaica is using the Chinese to do some major infrastructural development in Jamaica, cutting roads and so forth. So, and a lot of land will be opening up for development. When I say development, housing schemes, so forth. So, get ready, guys. Get ready. Don't get so caught up in what's going on that you say that you don't want to go back to Jamaica, because everybody else is going there. I mean, I say everybody else. I'm not saying that the whole world is going there. I'm saying that a lot of individuals are looking for tax havens. A lot of people are looking to see where they can get more for their money, and Jamaica is one of those islands that people are looking to go to. So with that said, let not our hearts be troubled. Let not fear distort your reasoning. If you have something in Jamaica, if you have something, a piece of land, a house, a tent, a hut, a shed, a basement, capitalize upon it, man. Do some renovation, fix it up, because it's a competition right now. All right? So that is how we do it, guys. So thanks again. As I said, just cook some rice and peas. This is some liver, chicken liver. This is dinner right here. Love my rice and peas in my, what they call it? Country crock container. It's not a plate, but you don't feel like dirty on plate right now. I encourage you guys. I'm not telling nobody to go against their gut feelings. I'm not telling anybody to go against what they believe or to go against anything that they have structured in their life. But what I am saying to you guys is, even though you are not going, individuals that are not born in Jamaica are investing in Jamaica, uprooting their families and moving to Jamaica and enjoying the beautiful island of Jamaica. Bless up yourself, all of you Jamaicans that are building home in Jamaica. You are now taking the plane to go down there to do some work, to check up on your property, or to meet up with the realtor to check out your brand new home in the gated community, the brand new home in the housing scheme. Congratulations, all of my new homeowners. You just acquired a piece of Jamaica. Congratulations to you. Well done. Keep up the good work. All of the realtors that are doing such a great work, bless up yourself. Keep it up. All of you Jamaicans that are building a house off the grid, keep on doing your thing. And for those of you that are saying that you're not going to build a house in Jamaica, keep on doing your thing. Be positive. God bless. Keep on doing your thing with yourself that you are across the world. Bless up in yourself every time. That's how we do it. All right? And all of my Americans that you are right now, you already plan to give up your citizenship in America. And Jamaica now is where you're planning on buying property, buying a piece of real estate. This is what I say. Welcome to Jamaica, and I hope that you enjoy the beautiful island of Jamaica and that you may be at peace with your decision. All right? Bless up yourself, all of you, my wonderful viewers. Thanks again for tuning into Manus Robinson TV. That's how we do it. You have yourself a blessed one every time. Bye-bye.